Okay, so I have not vlogged any of this process, but I'm moving out of my place in Limerick, and I just wanted to show you. All of my stuff is clayed. I haven't really vlogged consistently for this to be a massive difference, but it is for me. Closet is empty. Then this is the bathroom. Goodbye. And then this is the living room. So all of that was clayed by the moving van yesterday. Thank God, like 10 out of 10 would recommend getting a moving van. But I had bags like these, at least 8 bags like these, full of all of my clothes, kitchen equipment, miscellaneous things. And then I had my TV stand, my bookshelf. All of that has been moved out. This furniture came with the place. I did actually buy this, but I'm not moving it with me. Just wanted to document this monumental moment in my life because I was here for 3 years and now I'm off to Kilkenny. Also, I'm doing this move in 28-degree weather. It's 22 right now, but it will be getting up to 28. Hence why I am sweating like crazy. So this is the current state of my car. And then the back is like in a state, so the bags stacked one on top of the other, and that's kitchen stuff. And then all here are like any of the clothes I kept this week, my bedding, and yeah, just any like extra toiletries, things like that that I couldn't fit in the moving truck or that I was using up to the moving date. This is crazy. I'm gonna turn on the AC like mad, and then I also need to fill some gas. But first and foremost, let's eat. Blue skies for days, oh my god. Okay, time to head out. AC is on blast. We're good to go. See you in Kilkenny. This view is like so stunning, and I know it's gonna be so cozy in the winter to just like be cooking away here. So these are where all the bags are. So I actually am really glad that I have this kind of like storage space, because it's gonna come in so handy with like any extras that I can't fit in my bedroom, because obviously my bedroom is quite small. So this is the bathroom. And I've already kind of cleaned up a good bit. They did clean before, but I just like to do my own little clean. And these like cute little window seats. Not really a huge fan of this, but that's okay. And then I got my TV stand with plans to transport my TV as well. But then I see they have a smart TV, so I might not have much use for that. And then this apparently pulls out into an ottoman bed, so I can likely have friends from Limerick over, which will be really handy and nice. And then this is the bedroom. So it's quite small and cozy. Not a huge amount of closet space, but I suppose that's where the other room will come in handy. And then just like little compartments here. This is really cool though. This pulls up. Not strong. So there's a huge amount of underbed storage. I think I'll store extra sheets, what have you, in here if I don't want to clutter out the other room. But this is really cool. Again, note to self for future apartment. So it doesn't really look like much has been done, but I promise a lot has been. Went out to Dunn's, got a few things, Brita filter, laundry hamper, and then also just some groceries. So I'm like all stocked up for the next few days. And then some of the drawers are filled, clearly not this one. So I have my tea towels, extra pots and pans. The place actually came with a good few. I love the storage in this place. It's just so much better than what I had in my old place. So 10 out of 10. I have like all of my little containers, coffee bits, I actually need to set up my coffee machine. I'm deciding whether or not to put it hay. I just feel like hay is a little bit too cluttered, so. And the bathroom has yet to be tackled. I only just put a few shower bits. I am thinking I'll get kind of a storage tray similar to what I had, like the one that kind of sections onto the glass so that, you know, things aren't lingering on the ground. And then I took away the vinyl thing and just put my little placemats. And I ended up getting a mattress protector from Dunnes, and I also ordered a mattress topper because this bed is very springy, which I'm not loving. Filled this up. So like I think kind of the bedroom bits, like everyday bits, are kind of sorted, but naturally none of the closet has been done. I think I'm really gonna taper off for the rest of the night because I'm losing the will. And like it's early enough, I think it's only 7 p.m. but I've been going since 9 a.m. this morning, so I think I just need to take it easy. Like all of these have been unpacked. The only thing I really need to do tonight is unpack my duvet and my pillows and change my sheets. Like that is all I'm giving myself to do. So okay, so a little bit of progress in this room. I'm keeping the bookshelf, the piano, and the shoe and coat rack here. I do need to just reassemble this so this shelf goes up here, but that'll be done during the week. Suitcases, those carry-ons are emptied. It's just this stuff to be emptied plus my main suitcase. This is like a couple things from my landlord that I just like don't want to have, so like extra kitchen stuff just to make room for my own stuff, and then these 2 boxes. So overall, like it's, you know, I can walk in and out of the space without issue now, so these will just get tackled over time. Most of them, I think 2 bags are just books, and then the rest are clothes, and then shoes in that one. But I think I might just pick out like 2 for work this week, and then the rest will get done over time. And then this is like the kitchen layout. These are like my everyday kind of grab and go out the door sunnies, you know, usual kitchen utensils. I have my coffee machine comfortably laid out here. I was thinking of getting like plastic containers to section these things off, but I just feel like it's gonna end up being more clutter. Like I know it looks more organized, but never actually ends up being that way. So this is my main job for today. I just need to unpack this suitcase so that I at least have enough to work with during the week. Currently, I think I only have like underwear and things like that. I think I might need also one extra one of these because my socks are like overflowing. That's the bedroom, and then I'll just pull this situation down. I have to make sure I keep that like gray tag up. Oh my god. Then that's it. All sorted. So it's been a few weeks since I officially moved to Kilkenny, and I kind of fell off with the unpacking vlogs because honestly I just got a little fed up and I was just a little too stressed, and I just wanted to like get it done. And to be honest, for a good week there, I was kind of like determined not even to fully unpack all of my clothes. I was just gonna keep most of my clothes under my bed in the underbed storage. And then my friend Tyler encouraged me to just like do the damn work and unpack. And I'm so glad I did because I just feel so much more clear-headed. And I've actually moved a good portion of my stuff back to Dublin. So they're like 2 bags full of clothes that have been shifted back to Dublin that I also need to unpack the next time I go to Dublin. But that's going to be a next weekend kind of problem to tackle. But I just wanted to show you kind of the complete apartment tour now that everything is unpacked and I have places for everything, and I think I'm like quite happy with the layout. I have been intermittently vlogging just separately, but I think that's gonna be put into a different vlog. So if you see a bunch of new things, like I got a new coffee machine, that's gonna be talked about in a new vlog. So this is the entryway, so that's the door leading into the entryway, and this is the first room that you go into, and it's going to be like kind of my storage miscellaneous space. So I have my coat rack and everything, and it's really handy because it's right next to the door. And then I have my keyboard, which I have yet to use since coming. That's fine. And then my bookshelf, and then this desk actually came here. I have a lot of my wintry like hats and scarves and things. I might potentially find a place for these, but they don't really fit on my coat rack, so I don't know. And I kind of just want them to be shielded from dust and the elements and stuff. And then I'm just kind of leaving my laundry rack here because it's a bit of an eyesore in the main room. But that's the main kind of storage space, and it's really huge. I can like fit a bunch of extra things here if I so desire. This is my new coffee machine. It's glorious. I love her. I love her like my own child. I have like a few extra things, like if I'm feeling to make matcha. And then this is like my kitchen sink, which is massive, by the way. I'm so glad I have like a big kitchen sink because it makes life so much easier. And then I just have my fridge, which is very empty today, so I'll be doing a whole restock. Laundry, so washer dryer. I don't think I'll be using my dryer much. I think I'll just stick with like continuing on the drying rack. Extra cleaning supplies. And then this is like the lovely little dining space. I just have my little photo album, which I will talk about in a separate vlog. And then this is like my living area / exercise area. I got a bunch of weights because I don't really know if I want to fully join a gym. Like I don't know if I want to commit to that, because honestly a lot of the times I'd go to the gym, I would just use the same like 5 kilogram, 6 kilogram weights to do squats and things like that, so I could just do that at home. I don't know, it will give me an excuse to get out of the house. And to be honest, there was this like one leisure centre that has a pool, which I just thought was fantastic. So maybe, I don't know, I might change my mind. And then this is my bedroom. I might actually just raise this thing. Oop. So we got a bit more extra light. So this is my bedroom, and I actually have like a good amount of storage. So I keep all of my extra like journals and like eye drops and retainers and extra socks for when it gets cold. And then these are kind of like the every night kind of routine. So I use mouth tape now because I don't like mouth breathing, you know. My little Dyson hairdryer, and then this is like where I keep my skincare and makeup. So I have like all of my extra bits here and like extra sunnies. And then into my main closet. So a lot of work clothes mixed with everyday clothes. And same here. So it's like, as you can see, it's really not a lot of clothes that I'm working with, but it's good, like it's a good amount for like keeping me clothed in Kilkenny. I forgot to show you the bathroom. This is the bathroom. It's pretty standard, you know. It's an electric shower, and I actually got this from Dunnes and this from Dunnes, so shout out Dunnes. It's really sparse. I have most of my stuff in the storage space here. So again, I just love that there's a lot of storage, so like half of my junk isn't just like laying around the space like it was in Limerick. So, and that's my completed house tour. I hope you enjoyed. It's really just like such a gorgeous space. I'm so happy with it.